Hello there, YouTube. This is the Teenage Brickster, and welcome to my special Veterans Day episode. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Patton's WC-57 command car. This is the first Brickmania set I'm doing. It was released a couple years ago. It has 189 pieces, but they just re-released it by putting the instructions in their magazine. So, I got the magazine, I built it. It's pretty awesome, and I thought I'd do this as my first Brickmania review for Veterans Day, to kind of be a special commemoration to our veterans, and I'm very thankful for they have done so much for our country, and a lot of people don't appreciate that anymore, which really bums me out. And yeah, Patton was he was a character for sure. So he was one of my favorite generals. He was a great general. He led a lot of the very important campaigns of World War II in Sicily and North Africa, and the Third Army in Europe, which is, I think, what he's most famous for. And until he was, unfortunately, either killed or accidentally killed in a car crash in Germany when he was there with the occupying army. So, yeah, let's take a closer look at this car. It's pretty cool built. So here is the WC-57 command car itself. WC-57s did not actually look like this. Patton, when he got his, he modified it extremely. Like, all this plating on the front, he added that. Otherwise, it just looks like a big Jeep. I mean, you kind of just pull this off. It doesn't have the big grill. It's just that. That was command car. Oh. He also added the binoculars right there representing air horns, which would blow to basically let everybody know he's coming down the road. He added on like some big kind of like hubs over the wheels, extra armor, like some extra armoring back here, kind of extra back there that also holds a shovel, an axe. He added a machine gun, which is definitely the most obvious thing, big antenna for communicating, and flags and like symbols all over it, like right there. So yeah, that's why this car is kind of pretty beefed up. And these stickers down here with the 3 stars, 3-star general, Third Army flag, other 3-star general flag. These stickers all come in the magazine. So if you get, and then also come with stickers for the 2 minifigures. It's got working suspension, so it can rock back and forth. The wheels do suspend individually, so you can just kind of drive it over rough ground. It's got this, you can fold this up. You just have to move the flags, which is a little tricky, but yeah, because since this is a Brickmania kit, it uses some more interesting building techniques. Like the headlights are clipped onto the clip. An illegal connection, I think, but it works pretty well. It makes it look, it's an interesting look for sure. And then this up here can be a little fragile, as you just saw, as I clumsily broke it. But, okay, I'm gonna have to... Okay, everything's fixed now. I also broke the headlights off, so sorry, that took a little while. But you won't know that in the video, because there's an amazing thing called editing. Then you got the steering up here. You got Brickmania uses these big steering wheels for everything, except like their Jeeps, which I don't really know why. It's kind of interesting, but I like it because you get a lot of those parts and don't really have anything else to do with them. It's got stick shift in there because this is an older car, and they didn't have the little electronic shift. And then the M2HB mounted on a little stand there with some flex tubing. Same with flags; those are all flex tubing right there. Just big gun here. I'm just gonna take that off so you can see a little better. It just pops right off. So yeah, you got the seating area. You can fit 4 minifigures in here, so it's pretty good size. Back seat is a little higher. You can fit 2 guys in there. These side panels have the white star on them for U.S. Army. They're a little fragile because they're only 1 stud connection right there. That's it, and then it rests on that piece. Got the fishing rod, as previously noted, for communications antenna. Back here you got another 3 stars, so everybody behind him knows where he is. A little clip there, so you could hitch like an artillery piece up to this, I guess, if you wanted. And then this thing folds, it does fold down, so you do have tiny little trunk space, I guess. Though you can't really fit anything in there. And then the two tools, axe and a shovel. So yeah, it's not a hard build. It's a nice build. It actually is kind of a little tricky at spots because when you're building it, it is a little fragile, and it is 7 studs wide, which is a little unusual, but Brickmania likes to build stuff 7 and 5, which works really well though. So when you get it built, you have 5 studs for minifigures to sit, which works really well because you can't sit 2 minifigures side by side with 4 studs, but 5 studs, there's plenty of room. So that works out really nice. Other interesting building technique is this is all snot right here. Right at the front here, see it's all studs mount on top, and then you got, this pops out, and it's a neck bracket that just slots right in between those two bricks with a stud on the front, which are also built sideways. And then in the old style book, or in the old set, they have this still in their magazine. These connectors here are the robot arms, the old space robot arm pieces, but this is what they do in all their modern sets now, because those robot pieces in dark gray are almost impossible to find for anything below $3. So that's what I did. That's what they do in a lot of their sets now too. So I've done that in some other things also, or just use the like the Lego or the Star Wars droid arms without the flipped around arm. And then you got the wheel right here, and that spare wheel that's also mounted on a deck bracket. You can see that back there. So yeah, that works out really well. It's a nice build. It's fun to build. And yeah, I wish that this had been, well, I'm kind of glad actually this is one that wasn't a general release set. Otherwise it probably would have been like $100 and there's no way I could have got it. But when it's in the $10 magazine, if you want to get the magazine and build this, these parts cost me like $15. So it's not expensive to build at all, and it's a really fun little model. If you're making like a Battle of the Bulge mock or like Liberation of France mock, this would be a great thing to add to it. And then since you get the minifigures in the book too, it works out really well. Okay, here's the two minifigures that the book comes with for the set. You have just the Patton's driver right here, and Patton himself. And we'll take a look at Patton's driver first. Patton's driver, he's got, these are printed legs that are from Forest Police. They're the new Mountain Police sub-theme of City. They work really well for American guys. I like them a lot. Same price as normal legs. So they work out well. He's got the same sticker on there for his torso as what's used for the infantry officer in the infantry squad pack. And so we'll see why it looks a little funny for a driver minifigure in a minute here, but it's wraparound belt all the way around. I didn't quite manage to get it lined up perfectly there, but these stickers are a little they're kind of tricky to get those underarm lined up. And you do have to be careful with this type of sticker to get this under the arm here perfectly flat. Because if that is not perfectly flat, when you bring the arm down, it's going to just scrunch the sticker. So that's kind of sad. But it's got a nice belt detailing. He's got his canteen. On the back of his belt there's some like little sewing folds. Sorry, I've just got a runny nose. And then since this guy is the infantry officer torso, in case you don't want the guy just to have a pistol, that could either be pistol ammo right there or M1 carbine. So, yeah. I just usually give him like a brick arms pistol or something for this, but honestly, he's fun with what he's got. Just smiley face head, M1 pot helmet, and there's your driver. So now we'll look at the much more detailed figure Patton. This guy literally takes up half the sticker sheet in the book because he's got the printed legs again, but then he's got this fancy like bomber jacket and his signature coat, and he's got the U.S. belt buckle, which is really cool. He's got his Armored Division patch, 3rd Army patch, which I like. I forgot he had worn an Armored Division patch. He's got his signature ivory-handled Colt 45, one of them, and that's a sticker also. The arm and legs things are stickers there. Back printing with some pistol belt, pistol ammo. Another revolver right there in the side torso, or in the side leg holster, which I really like those stickers. I think that's a good use of stickers for that. Because they couldn't sell you the printed minifigure. These are just parts I bought and sanded off to make these torsos. Actually, you don't even need to sand them with these sandwich torsos. I don't know, I just do it out of habit. Used to water slide decals, I guess. But he's got his helmet right there with the 3 stars on it. 3-star general. There's also a sticker. Though, of course, a week after I bought the magazine and built this and built that guy, they released their fancy helmets with the 3-star printed on them. So, yeah, that was a little bit of a bummer. But his face, that's the most interesting. I think that is also a sticker. I don't know if you can see, but if you take the helmet off, you can just see how it just kind of ends right there. But it works perfectly with a helmet on, so who cares? And the side of the face is just a black outline to make the chin strap. So that's a really good figure, I think. He's got they've all got 360 just because of the sticker. Good stickers. I actually got the belt lined up on him, so that was good. He's probably my favorite Brickmania figure I have, even though it's just a sticker. And yeah, I was really impressed with the artwork that these guys, that guy named Lando, he really outdid himself with these two, with Patton, I think, with making those stickers. Because the old version of this car, it was just the bomber jacket from the Series 3 pilot minifigure, and then like the face that they used for other British guys with kind of the cheekbones, and then just a pot helmet and dark gray pants. But this guy, they went all out and made a sticker sheet for him, so that was really nice. And then there's the infantry guy with just one torso, so, or one sticker. So yeah, I really like these guys. I'm glad I got them, and just nice minifigures. Patton's great. He's such a perfect figure. Okay, so here's the magazine that the instructions come in, and I actually got really lucky. I went to the Mall of America 3rd anniversary store thing, so I got signatures by like all the designers. So got Dan Siskind, Wayne Reimer, Cody Ozell, John Canepa. I'm not sure who that guy is. I didn't know him before I met him there. And then Yitzy, he does some stuff. He's kind of part-time. But I think this guy's one of their graphic designers. I don't really know much about him, but this has the instructions in it. See, it says there, Apocalyptic War car, which I haven't built because I have like, no interest in anything like that. And then the WC-57 command car, which is what we're interested in, and the sticker sheet, but that's all gone now. So here's the command car. You got the parts right there. This magazine, unfortunately, did not include a parts list. Their second magazine, which I also got, that one has a parts list for the models and that, which is nice because that actually has more models than this one. But this has the bigger ones. And back here, here's the cool kind of action shot they built. These stickers that's on that guy's helmet, that's what's in the middle of the neck hole for the torso stickers on the sticker sheet. That's kind of optional. I chose not to put that on there because I thought that kind of looked a little dumb, but yeah, it has some cool detailing for the road that he's driving down there, but you can see that's the space arm. It's really expensive now if you want to get that in dark gray. It was only in 2 sets, so I didn't bother with that. I got cheap brick arms and cheap bar with clip piece, so, or whatever it's called. So yeah, I can just see the instructions here, kind of how it's built, but I can't show this, so that's all I'm going to show because I shouldn't show any more of this. But yeah, that's parts list and starting. It has Patton's dog on here, but Lego does actually not make that dog in white, so I'm a little bummed about that. But I mean, they have the Dalmatian piece, but I don't really want to try sanding that thing off, so that might make the dog look very funny. Yeah, that's the magazine. So I hope you like this review. This is kind of different doing Brickmania set, but I thought it went well, and this is a very fun set. It kind of speaks for itself, and yeah, I hope you liked it. Just shout out again to all of our veterans. Thank you so much for your service. I'm so honored by what you've done for our country. And yeah, I thank you for all those who are currently serving and used to serve. And that was so great of you to do that. And then shout out to Brickmania because this is one of theirs, obviously. Very good set. I'm really impressed by it. I like it a lot. It's fun. It rolls around. It's got the traction and everything. It's fun to play with. I mean, you can put on like a bumpy Lego road and it'll roll right down it. Unfortunately, if you like this review, I will do more Brickmania reviews, though unfortunately not that often, just because their stuff is expensive, and I'm trying to get their books and build out some of the things in those, but that's a little pricey. Like, I just got the Battle of the Bulge book, so hopefully I can make some of the stuff in there, so maybe in a little while I'll have like a P-51 review, a Hellcat review, but at the same time I kind of want to just wait for that stuff, since I'm not going to have a lot of that stuff. German things, I might kind of do those, like, every once in a while more often, just because I have a little bit more of that from the Barbarossa, and then Battle of the Bulge. But American stuff, that might be more along the lines of Veterans Day and Memorial Day, do things like that, because I don't have a ton of that, and that's going to be a little fewer and far between. I might do some sticker packs, I do have the Airborne sticker pack, and I have a few more sticker packs coming of some US guys and some German guys and the German boot pack. So we'll see. That'd be fun to see. I'm excited to see how the boot pack works out. And yeah, maybe those might be things I could do a little bit more often. and maybe just do some minifigure reviews, because I did build out the minifigures for Battle of the Bulge already, and I do have another Brickmania, one of their fancy figures. It's my other favorite general from World War II. This is Patton right here. He's my favorite, and then this guy is my second favorite. I'll give you a hint. He seemed to like hot places, and he wasn't a Nazi, actually. He was not a Nazi. I'm gonna say that he was not a Nazi. He was famous for the desert, and he is one of their fancy minifigures. So I have that guy. I might do a review of him, I don't know, but I'll have to wait and see. Maybe if I get a tan cool wagon, then do a review with him and that, and because that would be like his command car, kind of. Because they did not make a model of the mammoth that he drove around in, unfortunately. But yeah, hope you like this review. If you did like it, comment and tell me what you, and press the like button, comment, tell me what, if you know Brickmania, know like what's in there, Barbarossa, Battle of the Bulge books, I might be able to do stuff in that. So tell me what of those sets you'd like to see. If it's something Russian, I don't know if I do that. I don't really like the Russian sets much, but maybe the T-34. But yeah, we'll see how that goes with Brickmania stuff. I hope you like this. It was fun to do an episode of this because I like their stuff a lot. It's just a little pricey, unfortunately. So yeah, and then comment if you want to say, if you notice anything about this. I might have accidentally said something wrong. There's not a ton of information out there on the internet about his car, because his car was literally one of a kind. So it's a little hard to find out exact research about it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.